Fintech Ki Baat with TerraPay. Today we have with us Mr. Ani, who is co-founder and CBO at TerraPay. So, hi sir, and how is GFF treating you so far?
Thank you, Komal.
Yeah.
So it's been, we've been coming here for now a number of years, and it's been, it's a great journey. We're seeing a great landscape of fintech, innovation, payments, positions, being innovated here. So it's a great place to come back every year.
Right. So let's take it from the top. What is TerraPay all about?
So, it was a very simple journey in 2015, and the idea at that particular point of time was to see how, if an SMS can be delivered to anywhere, anyone, at any point of time in the world, why can't money be sent in the same speed? And that drove us to this position of creating some kind of an infrastructure for global cross-border money movement.
Wow, yes.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the germination of the idea. So SMS, and then why not money? That's in general what it was.
So what inspired you to take the plunge?
So I think if you see, especially cross-border money movement, it's broken. It's been broken for a while. It's broken even today. There's a lot of money which flows in cash, and if you put all that together, what brings out is cost of money. Sending money is higher. There is no transparency, and on top of that, you don't have. A lot of people speak about is lack of compliance. Yeah. What we tried to do was to put all this together and say, how can we still make that transaction cross-border, real-time, instant, 24/7? Can we bring in compliance and make it completely regulated so that you will always have data available for who's sending the money, who's receiving the money. And the third one is to bring in transparency on how. If someone is sending money, they should know when the money is reaching, how much is it going to cost you, and how much your receiver is actually receiving money.
That's
so that is what we built our platform, we built our infrastructure, and what we learned as we went in was to see money movement across border is actually a business of compliance. So what we had to do was, as we built our infrastructure for technology, across now 145 countries, we also build a regulatory infrastructure in 32 countries. So we are, to think about us like a financial institution licensed by the banking regulator in 32 countries.
Oh, wow.
From Singapore to the EU, to the UK, to the US, and everything in between.
It's expanding.
Yes, exactly. So that's what, when you build compliance and technology together for cross-border money movement,
the deadly combination
is TerraPay.
Yeah. So the journey of being a founder is never an easy task. It's a roller coaster thing. So how was the journey for you so far?
So one thing which we have always focused on as a company is to, even though we were, we are a non-consumer facing brand, how are we able to solve for real problems? That's one thing which we focused on as a ethos. The second one, which we are very passionate about, is quality of service. Yeah, especially when it's money, you need to ensure trust and money has to be delivered. It's a phenomenon everywhere in the world. And the third and the most important thing was, especially when you spoke about startups, right? We still keep ourselves in the heart of being a startup even after 9 years. Focus on unit economics, focus on profitability. That is the only thing which will take you further. I think so. So that's pretty much what I and the team look for, is to ensuring is how to make the organization sustainable.
So, any new launches that TerraPay is coming with?
So it's a roller coaster ride for us. If you see in 2024 itself, we've done some cornerstone positions. Recently, earlier in the year, we actually partnered with Swift and globally, and what that allows is, for the first time, all 11,000 plus institutions which work with Swift to be able to through Swift, send money not just to a bank account, which Swift does, but also open up a new channel, which is sent to mobile wallets.
Oh, wow.
And that is the functionality which TerraPay has added to the Swift network
That's nice.
as an exclusive basis. So that's one kind of a massive position which we did. A few weeks back, we actually announced what we call it as a global council for wallet interoperability.
Oh, wow.
So what that means is, think about it today, when you have a card from a bank, it can be used anywhere in the world.
Right.
Because that is interoperable,
Right,
right?
right.
One card can be used in the US, can be used,
Right.
it can be done.
Right.
But now you have, say, a mobile wallet. You can't use that mobile wallet and the money on it when you go to another
Right.
country. We have brought that interoperability
That's
across the
great.
world.
That's
So
great.
we got together, we announced a council around 3 weeks back. We have close to around 1.2 billion wallets globally who will be able to interop when the customers travel within those countries.
Oh, wow.
So think about it, when a customer who has a UPI app in India wants to go and travel to Kenya,
Right.
or wants to go and travel to Tanzania, can use the UPI app itself
That's great.
in the India context, use in Tanzania. Or the same thing, a Tanzania customer with a Vodafone app
Right.
can go to Colombia
Oh, wow.
in Latin America and use the same app
That's
to
great.
do merchant payments.
That's
what we are enabling as a council.
That's really great. It's very interesting.
It's never been done.
It's never been done. It's one of its kind.
Yes, it's never been done. So
Yes.
that's one big step which we have done over the last 6 months now.
So, one tip that you want to give to young businessmen or young entrepreneurs out there?
I would say one, but there are a couple of
You can name it.
But
The more
I
the
think
merrier.
focus on real problems, solve those real problems. Focus on unit economics. There is no free lunches
Right.
anywhere. Focus on that, and the most important thing is we have learned, people make companies.
That's
So
true,
focus on
that's-
culture.
that's true.
Focus on the right positions within people. If you have good people, you'll have a great company.
That's true. So, you spoke about a pro. Now, I want to know a con. What not to do as an entrepreneur?
Again, a few things. Don't try to do too many things.
That's true.
It doesn't help. I think to me, I always use the word rigor. There is no substitute for hard work.
Okay.
There is no substitute out there. So focus on that. And the last one, which I would say is like, it kind of, is in between, but there is no shame in saying things which you don't know, say you don't know, and seek advice.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Yes. So the journey is a roller coaster. So what was your safety net throughout the process being as a founder?
As a founder, if you have safety nets, you're not a founder.
That's
You need. I think it's important is and that's where the rigor really comes in. For us, it was always about, this is the only thing we're going to do.
right.
And once you have that, life comes a different circle. The moment you say safety nets, I've got 3 things going, is never going to work.
Right.
It's never going to work. So
Right.
you have safety net, there is a problem already.
Right. So last question for the day. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Loud, rigor, and honest.
That was one of a kind session. I really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.